In the heart of Mont Albert North, for those of you who don't know me, Calvin Chen is my name, also the listing agent alongside Chen, who has been working tirelessly throughout the entire campaign. We also have my colleagues here today, Demi, Tabinda, Rainey, here to assist you with any questions throughout the auction process. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with sale of the beautiful family home behind us. To the neighbours of the crowd, thank you for coming and for making this part of Mont Albert North one of the best places to live in. To the bidders in the crowd, thank you for coming and wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the commencement of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bids upon request and the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that I require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price and a settlement time. The vendors have been quite flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 60 through to 90 days, unless prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In the instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options: to not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you own yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you increase your chances of being successful here today. Behind us, ladies and gentlemen, you've all been through this beautiful family home with four bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double garage on a huge allotment of 903 square metres of land. It's a perfect family home for a growing family. You've got multiple living zones as well. The backyard, you've got huge space and a huge front yard as well, perfect for entertaining. Backyard, you've got an inbuilt barbecue as well. And outside, ladies and gentlemen, look at how many parks you are surrounded by. Gawler Chain Reserve just across the road here, and you're surrounded by some of the best schools on offer in Melbourne. You've got Coonan Secondary just around the corner. You've got Buxton North Primary, Mont Albert Primary, Burley Primary School behind us as well. So sport for choice in terms of education. In terms of amenities, ladies and gentlemen, we're right in between Box Hill, Baldwin and Doncaster as well, servicing this suburb here, ladies and gentlemen. So there's plenty of public transport options and restaurant eateries as well. So enough from me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're not here to hear me talk, and I'm sure you've done your due diligence on this property already. So where can I see a fair and reasonable start today for number 44 Mitchell Road in the heart of Mont Albert North now? I'm in your hands now, ladies and gentlemen, with an opening bid, opening offer. Start the auction. 1.7, welcome to the bidding here, ma'am, at $1,700,000, and I wish you all the best in the auction procedure here today at $1,700,000 now on my right. At 1.7 now on my right hand side, good bidding here now on my right at $1.7 million. At $1,700,000 now, we're going to see an increment from the crowd at $1,700,000 at the moment. At $1,700,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. 1.75, thank you, Granny, at $1,750,000 now on the left. At 1.8 straight back at you over the top here at $1.8 million. 1.85. At 1.85 straight back at you, ma'am, what do you say? At 1.85. At 8.75 now, welcome you to the bidding here, sir. 1.9, good bidding here, three bidders competing for this property here today. At 95, 1.95, bang. At 1.95, good bidding here, folks. At 1.95 on the left. At $1,950,000 now, back against you, ma'am. 25.75 back against you, sir. 1.975. 2 million, ladies and gentlemen, on the market and selling here at $2 million now on my right. At $2 million now on my right hand side, back against you, Granny. What do you say? At $2 million now. At $2 million now, holding the bid. At $2 million on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen, for no better bidding here today. At $2 million, 5,000. 1,000 now, $1,000 bids have come out, which only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen, they're stretching the limits here now at $2 million and $1,000. That should give you confidence to bid above, on top of that. 2.1, 2,010,000 or 2,100,000. 2.1, $2,100,000. Good bidding here now. At 2.1, good bidding here at 2.1 across the road, standing next to Jim. At $2.1 million now. At 2.1 now, Danny, what do you say? Granny, need to know. At $2.1 million. At $2,100,000 now. $2,100,000 could be a knockout bid that we've been looking for at $2,100,000 at the moment. At $2,100,000 staying next to Jim. Need to know now, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any further increments from the crowd, that could have just knocked everyone out. at $2,100,000 at the moment. At $2,100,000, how about you? Let's try 2.2. Sure? At $2.1 million, at 2.1 now, on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen, at 2,100,000, 2.12, at $2,120,000 on my right here, standing next to Demi at 2.12, at $2,120,000, putting the stronger offer before, let's try again, perhaps a 2.2, at 2,030 now, 2.13, at $2,130,000. At $2,130,000, Demi, what do you say? Let's try 2.2 or 40 at $2,130,000 at the moment, standing next to Jim at 2.13. At $2,130,000 at the moment, 2.13. Demi, need to know? Granny here at $2,130,000 at the moment. At $2,130,000, Demi, any bids from the crowd now? Need to know. At 2.13. Late stages of the auction, we can sell at any time now. At 2 million, another 2050. Good bidding here at 2.15. At $2,150,000 now on my right hand side at 2.15. Jim, what do you say? At 2.15. Granny? At 2.15 at the moment. At $2,150,000. 51. Bit slowing down again here at 2.151. At $2,151,000. As I said before, once the $1,000 bids come out, that should give you confidence. At 2.151. Don't miss out now for $1,000, sir. At $2,151,000. Happy wife, happy life, sir. At 2.15.
Sister.
Oh, sorry. Sister. I'll shut up now. At 2.151. At 2.151. At $2,151,000. Demi, what do you say? Let's try 60 now. At 2.151. At $2,151,000. At 2.151. Need to know now, ladies and gentlemen. Going to call 3 times. And prepare to miss out buys at $2,151,000 now. First call now, 2.151. Second opportunity now at $2,151,000. For the third and final call now at $2,151,000.
Another one.
52. 2152, Jim. What do you say? As long as we're going up here at 2152 at $2,152,000. So you saw how long it took for them to get the bid out here today at $2,152,000. The next bid could buy the property, man, at 2152 at $2,152,000 at the moment. 2152. 53 now. Back against you, Demi. 2153 at $2,153,000. 2153. Don't miss out now for $1,000 at 2153 at $2,153,000 at the moment. 2153. Calculator's been pulled out at 2153 at $2,153,000 at the moment. Let's try 60 now at 2153 at $2,153 at the moment. Let's try 60. The ones don't seem to be working at 2153 at $2,153,000. Give you 10 seconds to change your mind here, man, at $2,153,000. First call now, 2153. Second opportunity now at $2,153,000 for the third and final call now at $2,002,000 in the nick of time at 2155. At $2,155,000, Jim, what do you say? At $2,155,000 at the moment. At 2155. At $2,155,000. 2155. 60. Good bidding here now, 2160. At $2,160,000 now. Are you sure, ma'am? At 2160. At $2,160,000. Looks like they're out potentially at 2160. You're in the box seat, ma'am, at 2160. Any last minute bidders, now's the time to jump in at 2160 or forever miss out on this opportunity to purchase 44 Mitchell Road in the heart of Mont Albert North at 2160 and run the risk of paying more at future auctions, ladies and gentlemen, for inferior properties at $2,160,000 now, where you can just purchase your dream home at the moment at 2160. $5,000 is all that separates you. between the last bid, ma'am, at 2160. Going to call it the final 3 more times and sell away to the highest bidder here, standing next to Jim at $2,160,000. I think we've done our due diligence for our vendors here today at $2,160,000 now. First call now, $2,160,000. Second opportunity now at $2,160,000. 1,000 new interest here only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in a great value buying zone at $2,161,000. At $2,161,000 now on the left-hand side. Jim, what do you say? It's been on the market since $2 million, ma'am, at $2,161,000. At $2,161,000 now on the left. At 2,161. At $2,161,000. 262. 62 back against you, sir. No doubts about it, ladies and gentlemen. A sold sticker will be slapped onto the board here today at $2,162,000. At $2,162,000. 3, 1,000. 2,163. 4, Jim. 2,163. It's the easy part of the auction. I get the counter in ones at 2,163. At $2,163,000. Don't miss that now, sir, at 2,163. You've been with me since the beginning. 65. 65, sir? 66. 66. Let's try 70, Matt. At 2,166. $2,166,000. $2,166,000. Jim, any bids here? Let's try, how about lucky number 8. 68 or 80? Or 8 million? At 2,166. Some say it's an unlucky number, sir. If we land on this number, I give you permission to bid on top of your previous bid. At $2,166,000 at the moment. At 2,166. At 270 now, thank you, ma'am, at 2,170. At $2,170,000 back against you, sir. 2,170. 2,170. 2,170 now.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000 here. Nothing can shake this gentleman here on the left-hand side at $2,171,000. Back against you, Jim. What do you say at 2,171? At $2,171,000 on my left. At 2,171. At $2,171,000. $2,171,000. Seeking instructions here in the back. Perhaps speaking to the broker at 2,171, see if they can lend you more money at $2,171,000 at the moment. On my left here, Jim need to know, 2,171. And I haven't forgotten about you as well at 2,171. We're not that far apart from your previous bid now at 2,171. At $2,171,000 here. On my left, 2,171. Listen to Jim, he's never been wrong at 2,171. At $2,171,000. At 2,171. At $2,171,000 at the moment. And he bids 75. Good bidding here at 2,175. That's how you purchase prime real estate in Mont North at 2,175. Sir, 1,076 at 2,176. At $2,176,000. Back against you, Jim, here at 2,176. At $2,176,000. Now's the time to try 80. 2,160. At $2,176,000 at the moment. 2,176. Up $2,176,000 now. 2,176. Jim, let's go 80 or 88 at 2,176. $2,176,000. Don't miss out on a property for $1,000 here, ladies and gentlemen, at 2,176. 2,176 at the moment. At $2,176,000. I'm going to call it 3 times here now. First call now, $2,176,000. Second opportunity here now at $2,176,000 for the third and final call now at $2,176,000. $176,000. All done, all finished, all signed here, sir. What do you say now, ladies and gentlemen? In or you out now, need to know. At $2,176,000. Going to walk across the road just to confirm. At 21760. At $2,176,000. 2176. Family says they're out. Looks like you're in the winning position here, sir. At $2,176,000. Sorry. New interest here, 2.19. At $2,190,000. New bidder here. As I said before, only means one thing. We're still in the great value buying zone at 2190. At $2,190,000. Now the buyers are standing next to each other at 2.19. At $2,190,000 now. Back against you over here as well at 2190. At $2,190,000. Any other bids here? At 2190. At 2190 here. Kabinda, anything here in the back? 2190. 2190 here. Can I see a 91, sir? At $2,190,000 at the moment. At 2190. At 2190. At $2,190,000 at the moment. Confirming the bid here at 2190. At $2,190,000 back against you, sir. Kabinda, anything in the back here? Need to know now at 2190. At $2,190,000 at the moment. At 2190, going to call 3 times here. First score now, $2,190,000. Second opportunity now at $2,190,000 for the third and final call now at $2,191,000. 91 straight back at you over the top, sir, at 2191. At $2,191,000. Now's the time to try 2.2. At $2,192,000 at the moment. Gentlemen's offer here in the back at 2192. At $2,192,000 now. Can I see? Yep, over here. 2192. Oh, 91, sorry. 91. I'm getting ahead of myself here at 2191. At $2,191,000 at 2191. Jim, anything in the back here? 2191. At 2191. Look at how many buyers there are to purchase this property here today. That should give you confidence. At 2191. Another 4, 95. 2195. 95. At 2195. 96, sir. At 2195 at the moment. At $2,195,000. Can I say another one, sir? At 2195. At $2,195,000. At 2195. Can I say another 5? Or what? Whatever you want, sir. At 2195 at the moment. At $2,195,000. First call now, 2195. Second opportunity now at $2,195,000. Sorry? 500. I'll take your 500, sir. And back against you over here at 2195,500. At $2,195,500. At 2195,500, $500 is all that separates. The two bidders here today at 2195,500. Sir, what do you say? 2195,500. At 2195,500. Danny's coming to the bidder here now at 2195,500. Don't miss out now for $500 at 2195,500. Let's try 2.2, sir. At 2,195,500. At 2. 219,500. At 219,500. At 219,500. $219,500 at the moment. 219,500, gentlemen's offer here on my left-hand side. At 219,500 on my left. At 2,195,500 on my left hand. Another three. Another three now at 2,198,500 here on the right-hand side. At 2,198,500. Let's try 2.2, sir. Let's finish off on a round number. I think 2.2 will do it. At 2,198,500. Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's go straight to the point at 2,198,500 on my right-hand side. At 2,198,500 on my right here. At 2,198,500. Back against you, sir. Any bids? All done? Are you sure? Thank you. I think we've done our due diligence for our vendors here now at 2,198,500. Any last minute bidders? Now's your time to jump in. Going to call the final three more times. First call now at 2,198,500. Second opportunity now at 2,198,500 for the third and final call now at 2,198,500. All done, finished and silent. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Jim and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at 2,198,500. This property is selling. This property is selling. Put your hands together to the new purchasers. This property is sold. Congratulations. Commiserations to the underbidders. Congratulations to our vendors. Thank you for attending another Buxton auction. I hope you have a great weekend.